Good evening everyone and welcome to the stream. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend, and yeah, we are ready for our flying again during this week. Tonight we fly from Shanghai to Jieyang or something in China. We do that with Sprint Airlines and the A320 from Phoenix. So this is what we will do. I see that Kinetic Knight is here already, so good evening mate. Hope you are doing fine, and he's also flying with us. So there is also flying with the Phoenix. So this is Payware Airport here in Shanghai. We'll not do a completely full overlook, but yeah, it's also modeled inside. Just jump inside very quick, like this. Also go through. This is how it's modeled inside. Now you have another terminal as well. We'll not check that out. We will do that later this week. So on the other side there's also another terminal. We'll check that out later this week because we come back to this airport tomorrow. So let's jump into the plane. So 1 hour and 37 minute flight, I believe it is. Just check it, and yeah, 1 hour and 37 minute flight. Meantime, I've put the webcam on, and that's the wrong button, of course. Webcam right here, just under it. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. So first things we do is GSX, and it's Monday, so everything is a bit more difficult today. Request boarding.
Boarding requested.
There we go. And we can start our external power. Navigation lights on. Battery 1, 2. Fuel pumps 1, 2 until 6. And then adheres 1, 2 and 3. Also crew supply is on. Exit emergency lights on. EFB or tablet, flypad, or whatever you call it, is on. And then we wait until we have the message here. Last time with the Phoenix we had some issues. Now I hope they are solved. After the last stream I did another flight. I changed one setting, and I had no issues at all anymore. So let's hope we don't have today. Also the AIRLINES was not loaded up.
Crew bus is coming.
So we go to the init page, init request. So today we fly also with the pilot's light, and for that we will go to here. So this is our flight that we have: departure, arrival, and then we have also 536 nautical miles to go. Also here we can follow our friends, like the friends are marked in green, and then the older pilots that flying on A Pilot's Life Chapter 2. So this is our route, our route. Alright. So flight number is Charlie, Quebec.
Pilot's boarding starting.
Where's Quebec? Here it is. Hotel. And then we have 97367. 97367. Course index is 29. Cruising altitude is 35,000 feet. 350, and then we can go to our flight plan. Just need to check the wind conditions, and they are alright. So departing at runway 35 right.
Crew boarding starting.
I don't need to time that, I just need to select it. 35 right. And we go to our It's actually a direct that we take. Just a second. Alright, so just insert that, then we have a direct arrival. There's also a direct route. We will see how we will fix that. So that is runway 22. ILS 22. Alright, just taking on my little nav map.
Your crew passenger's bus is coming.
Alright, 22. We have no start, so we just put that in and insert that. Alright, we go to our flight plan. We have a discount. Normally we can clear that. So we go to pun up. Alright, clear, insert. And we check our
Passengers
flight
boarding
plan.
starting.
And then we have a discount right here. And then we can clear that one. And insert that. So that's our flight plan. Okay, flight plan is in. And turn those on.
Welcome aboard.
Okay, enter sim brief here. Go to ground service, and then we read also for our fuel.
Hi, morning.
Come back to init page, second page here. Our block fuel for tonight is 8.5. And the rest we need to wait for it.
I'm right next to her. Thank you.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing good.
Refueling truck is on its way.
Also nice seats for tonight.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives
It's a little
and
bit
ask to
different
do it.
than usual. We also will check out our cabin, because that's also a little bit different. Passenger boarding complete.
Catering vehicles are on their way. Fuel truck is in position. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
So tonight at night, how many flights you did the past weekend? I didn't do any flights the past weekend, but how about you? And actually I needed to wait until I got a new airline
Please use your airplane
this
fuel system to set the
week.
desired fuel quantity.
Guys, not only 2. Yeah, one a day, so right, I believe. I did 0, so but I needed to wait actually for yeah, when I got a new company, and over the weekend I didn't know it, but in a pilot's life, during the weekend they don't work. It seems the airlines, because you get not an approval or a rejection for the companies that you applied for, so you need to wait until Monday. And also Monday morning there was nothing. Also at noon I think there was nothing, but then in the afternoon there was everything got accepted. Actually all my 5 airlines got accepted, and Hawaiian was actually the most or the highest paid, and it was 62. But the routes are not okay for us because they are too short, way too short actually, or way too long. There's nothing what we need or what we can use. So I didn't accept that, and then we had another one. Oh yeah, Ethiopian. But yeah, the airports are not great. We don't have any good freeware or payware airport for Ethiopia. So that's why I didn't accept that. That was 58 or something dollars an hour. That's my Dexter. Good evening. Welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine, and thank you for joining. So then the third option was the spring, and that is this one, and I have 52 dollars an hour or something. Now there are a lot of flights, but also not all the airports are alright. I was a bit struggling with that. And there we have our yeah, new first officer from Brussels Airlines. Welcome, Director. Director, I'm afraid I won't be flying with AU tonight, and no problem, mate. On my way to Bilbao with this new employer. Alright, so we can go further now. Second page. So departure 35 right. Tonight is a flight 654 nautical miles, yes. That's the correct distance I can show you. Oh, actually 536 it says. 536. And Navigraph says, or SimBrief says 675. Okay. Alright, packs on. And there we go, 24 degrees. Can calculate as well. We forgot something in this one. Calculate, so is 67.4. 67.4 slash 29.6. Put that here. Wait until it's calculated, then we go over to the performance page. Alright. So then we have flaps 2 down and 0.2. 2 slash DN from and down, and then 0.2. We have a flag stamp of 60. And then we have a V speed of 152, 152 and 154. So 152 for V1, 152 for VR, that's wrong, 152, and 154 for V2. Clear, clear, clear. Alright. So flight plan is in, performance page is in, init page is okay, just the wind, that's what we need. Now, my excuse if I'm not looking so well, but I didn't sleep that much. That's just a chance a little bit this afternoon, and then I was already awake for a long time. So, my excuse for that. We set our cruising altitude 35,000 feet. My weekend was not so great. Yesterday I was not so feeling great, and then just before I came home, a little accident, so I cut my leg, and not so good. Alright, here we are, almost ready. And turn already our seatbelt sign and no smoking sign. And that was Vera, but there she is.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Vera, and I'm your chief flight attendant. The fasten seatbelt sign is on, so if you haven't already done so, please store your carry-on luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin. Please take your seat and fasten your seat belt. Also make sure your seat back and folding trays are in their full upright position. If you are seated next to an emergency exit, please carefully read the special instructions card located by your seat. If you do not wish to perform the functions described in the event of an emergency, please ask the flight attendant to reseat you. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is prohibited on the entire aircraft, including the lavatories. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the lavatory smoke detectors is prohibited by law. If you have any questions about our flight today, please don't hesitate to ask one of our flight attendants. Thank you.
Thank you, Chinese Vera. So wait until we can start our APU bleed, and then we can ask for a pushback. Pushback will be, where are we located? Actually, we can choose or left or right. We will go to pushback to the tail to the right. I will take that one. Alright. APU bleed on. We can start beacon lights as well. Peter, we're now David, good evening, night at night, and Derekster. So good evening, Peter. Hope you are doing fine, and thank you for joining. So we are just it starts to rain. Yeah, we will start our pushback here in Shanghai. Did I say pushback to the right? Is that correct? Yeah, if we go that way, I think. So tomorrow we come back to this airport and then we'll check out that
we are ready for
terminal.
pushback.
And Peter finally home after 3 weeks, but not ready, not in the mood to fly, right? No problem. I hope you had a great time.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
We can also clear our external power. Come on. So that can go, and push back a right, tail to the right.
Locking gear.
Peter, yes, it was great. I'm playing music, doing gigs. Right. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, and I like it when it starts to rain. So a very nice plane that we fly today. A very nice seat.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
We will start with engine number 2. And there we go. And we have another pilot here that is not flying with us today, but is flying for the competition here in Belgium. Yeah, he is flying for Brussels Airlines and is on his way to Bilbao. So good luck to Dirkster. I just saw QUADRANT jumping again. So every time when they push up the front, and then something happens on my screen then. Also, our destination airport is a freeware airport. I checked it out, it's there, so just to be sure.
Please set parking brakes.
So please set parking brakes.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
We have a good engine start, so start engine 1.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Taxi lights on. Let's open
Ground
auto.
spring 6837 with Charlie request taxi for takeoff departing straight out.
Spring 6837 taxi 2 and hold short of runway 35 right using taxiway Lima 02 Victor 2 Tango 2 Papa 1. Contact tower on 124.35 when ready.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway 35 right via taxiway Lima 02 Victor
Tow truck
2
disconnected.
Tango 2
Bypass
Papa
pin
1
removed.
spring 6837.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
And Peter, yes, this is the latest Phoenix update. Yes. Now, last flight or last Friday, I had some issues with it. I just adjusted something in the app, and or winked something on. The first thing that you can wink on. I did that, and then also my AIRLINES update, because I deinstalled it, everything, the plane, but I forgot to check the AIRLINES. And now after the stream I did another flight, the return flight actually, that we were planning to do but didn't do. So I checked it out, and had a nice flight, no issues. So I hope I have no issues today either. But normally everything works with Phoenix. Also, for the people that are interested to test the Phoenix, the beta testers, you can subscribe with Phoenix to do that. The fuel lead off, and then master switch off as well. And I think we are ready to taxi. We set our flaps to 2. There we go. Peter, okay, thanks for the info. Okay, parking brake off, and then we will follow Mr. Knight at night. We arm the spoilers. So now we will fly 1 week, or more or less than yeah, a week in China here with Spring Airways. It's from China. So we'll do that until our flights are done that we need to do. I will go over the flights when we are cruising, and then after that we will apply for another company. So Knight, if you're ready, you can go, mate. I'm ready. Last week we had a 500 and a bit dollars earned with flying, so I think that's my record for now for 1 week. And 537. Knight is ready, so you can go, mate. I will follow. Normally we had always 300 and a bit, so the salary of me or us pilots is not so high, because we just do 1 flight a day and not 7 on 7. And are also not so long flights, so 1 hour, 1 hour 30, maximum 2 hours. And there we have Vera.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now request your full attention as the flight attendants demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. When the seatbelt sign illuminates, you must fasten your seatbelt. Insert the metal fittings one into the other and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight, as we may experience turbulence. There are several emergency exits on this aircraft. Please take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor-level lighting will guide you towards the exit. Doors can be opened by moving the handle in the direction of the arrow. Each door is equipped with an inflatable slide which may also be detached and used as a life raft. Oxygen and the air pressure are always being monitored. In the unlikely event of a decompression, an oxygen mask will automatically appear in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth. Secure the elastic band behind your head, and breathe normally. Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask. If you are traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your mask on first, and then assist the other person. Keep your mask on until a uniformed crew member advises you to remove it. In the event of an emergency, please assume the bracing position. If you hear, brace, 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 lean forward with your hands on top of your head and your elbows against your thighs. Ensure your feet are flat on the floor. A life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Slip it over your head. Pass the straps around your waist and adjust at the front. To inflate the vest, Pull firmly on the red cord, only when leaving the aircraft. If you need to refill the vest, blow into the mouthpieces. Use the whistle and light to attract attention. Also, your seat bottom cushion can be used as a flotation device. Pull the cushion from the seat, slip your arms into the straps, and hug the cushion to your chest. You will find this and all the other safety information in the card located in the seat pocket in front of you. We strongly suggest you read it before takeoff. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask one of our crew members. We wish you all an enjoyable flight.
Okay, thank you, Vera, for the information. Flying lights on, runway lights on as well.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Runway 35 right, spring 6837.
So we are ready for takeoff. Runway 235 right. Right, yeah, raining. Yeah, a little light rain, just like that. Now it's don't see any drops, but it was raining. Yeah. Also in Belgium it was raining last night. So we line up behind Ignite at night. So we are flying with 2 Phoenixes tonight. And Ignite night, I'm ready, mate. So when you are ready, I am. There we go. We'll wait for Mr. Ignite at night. He will start first, of course, otherwise we have a trouble if I start first. So, guys, welcome in China. So God now just making some screenshots, and then when he is done, he will depart. We will follow, and then we will go to Jieyang, if I pronounce that correct. Probably not, like usual. 1 hour and 37 minutes later, we will be there. Tomorrow we fly from Jieyang back to Shanghai. And that night is done and ready, so he's already departing. There we go. That's rolling. Flex them up. Just like a spring. That night is already in the air. There we go for V1, rotary. Positive rate of climb. Then pause gears up. Land gear up. We immediately make a turn. Don't forget engine anti-ice on. So Peter. And we make our turn. Make a shortcut past Ignite at night. Flaps 1.
Qudong Tower, spring 6837, frequency change. Shanghai approach, spring 6837.
Meantime, we have
Airbus 3 miles
2,500
north,
feet.
2,400 feet. Request flight following.
Turn off runway lights and take off lights. Visibility 4. That will not take long. Flaps up.
Roger, spring 6837.
3,000 feet. And we fly just next to the airport. So this is the Payware airport that we use today. I will check out tomorrow more because we come back to this airport tomorrow. And then can check our views. Right here, not much to see at the moment. Too cloudy, but what we can see is a very nice cabin today. Spring Airlines. I think this is a very nice looking cabin. So for the people that can read this, congrats, very well, and I can't. Oh yeah, it's also in English. Life jacket under your seat. Okay. So we have a visual again, 7,100 feet, and we are above the clouds.
Contact Nanchang Center on 120.5. Good day.
Going to 120.5.
8,000 feet, so we can turn off our landing lights.
Nanchang Center, spring 6837, 8,200 feet.
And that's it. So we are done for now.
Nanchang Center QNH 29.70 continue as planned.
Ignition off. We got that. Good night, heading to Ponap. Me too. So I'm 36 nautical miles away from it. We'll set QNH to standard. 10,000 feet. Seatbelt sign off.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign, and you may now move around the cabin. However, we always recommend keeping your seatbelt fastened while you're seated. In a few moments, the flight attendants will be passing around the cabin to offer you hot or cold drinks, as well as
Andres will be back in a short while after landing, so good luck with landing, mate.
Nominal charge. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Thank you.
Thank you, no problem, mate. Make Brussels Airlines proud. So it's lucky to fly it. I didn't get accepted, but maybe later on. Peter set co-pilot QNH to standard. Oh yeah, wait. Where was that? Big time. Cabin. Control. Link it. Still not link it. Okay, night at night, many are complaining about EDDS So Stuttgart, it's so heavy that it needs 1490 CPU, they say. Well, I was already thinking of that. If you see the screenshots, if you see the video. Yeah. And Knight, you remember that I asked about it? Yeah, I was wanted to know actually how the frames were, because it's almost impossible that we can run it with our systems or my system that I'm running. So I still don't have it, but yeah, I was just wondering how the frames will be, or how the system will be affected by the airport. But yeah, you confirm now that there are some troubles, that you need a very strong GPU, the strongest. So you need a very expensive system to go to the airport. I have the same issue with Brussels, at least for my PC. It's a little bit heavy, and I need to set my settings down completely to have a fluent experience at Brussels airport. And that's why I don't fly with Brussels Airlines. I would also not accept it, but yeah, it's difficult to fly there. It's a nice airport, but nice modeled as well, and but pretty hard on the frame. So Knight at night is at 12,000 feet. We are at 17,000 feet. So he's climbing so fast today. And Cat Knight, thank you for the information, mate. It's very nice. So what else of information we have today? Yeah. Also, Wittebols is working on Honolulu Airport. Oh no, they released it. Sorry. So Honolulu Airport is released on 28th. That was today. X-Wing Studios released Jieyang Airport from Microsoft Flight Simulator. And 3-week K design, or how you pronounce that, release paint field for Microsoft Flight Simulator. And then the Phoenix Simulations opens applications for applicants, so people for their beta testers. That's what I mean. And then AmSim Madeira receives an update. Burning Blue Designs release H.A. Clark Memorial Field in Arizona. And Fly Too High released KCRP Corpus Christi International. Then we have also exclusive Blackbird Simulations T6A previews and info. That night a story wireless headset out of charge will get the wire point. Alright. Good luck with that. So that's the news for us for this week or last days. Cat Night okay now? Alright. So 21,000 feet at the moment, climbing to 35,000 feet. And everything is fine for now. So back to our cabin. Nice cabin. We have also a flight for tomorrow. We do that also with the same company, but totally a different livery. and it's actually a booking.com on livery, and then we have also the booking.com right here. Now on the other side, something is wrong with that, but we will check that out tomorrow. And Ignite Night is heading to roll mode. Yeah, me too. So that's 5 nautical miles to go before I'm there. I'll pass there. So for the people that already want to check out our flight for tomorrow, I will put it now on public, and then you can see by yourself what plane it is, and also departure and arrival, but you already know that it's just the same as today, but then the other direction. Very nice clouds today. At night, then to HSN, I need to make sure we are on the same. What? HSN. Okay. So I have that one. Then we go to Toburg, and then we go to Bigmo. Then I can switch my anti-ice off. I heard from a real captain that they always turn it on and leave it on. A ex-Ryanair captain. They're flying for Ita Airways at the moment. And Mr. Joe is still not awake. Now we always need to be careful with that, because it will come out of the nowhere actually suddenly. $20,000 feet for tonight. A bit higher, 26. And we'll clear that company message as well. So we go to MCU, we go to add to. Over here, then received messages. And we have a load sheet right here. Accept. Return. Another one. 170, 157 plus 2. Return. So our message is gone here.
Non-Chang Center, Spring 6837. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Spring 6837 Nanchang Center. Clear to the Charlie airspace.
Cleared through Charlie airspace.
So meantime I can show you our planning for this week, for the coming days, and for this company. So if we go to schedule, so this is the one that we are doing right now. Tomorrow we fly then just the way back. The day after we depart again from Shanghai, but we go to Dalian. Not know if I pronounced that correctly. And then after that we fly back to Shanghai. And then we go to Jeju International Airport. And then from there we depart again to Shanghai. And we try to do all the flights right here. And when the flights are done, we will move to the next company. That are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 flights. So let's say 10 days that we will undo. Just those two will take 8 flights that we will do, because these two I will do by my own offline. Because yeah, maybe we can do it in one day, but then we need to follow up it very closely. Cannot spend too much time like a Friday. We had also some issues. We'll see how we do it. So this week I have still time to do frequent flights. From next week it will be maybe a little bit different, depending. So arrival runway is 22. We apply for the weather, the meter. So it's 26 degrees at our destination. More than enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our cruising altitude. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Have a great journey.
Yep. To 1,000 feet, so Vera is always a little bit early. Then we can go to our progress page. Progress, I said. Then we go to our arrival airport at Zulu Gold. Oscar and Whiskey. That was runway and 22. There we go. 464 not miles to go to our destination runway. In the meantime, I will check our screenshots, and those are coming from Kind at Night, so thank you very much. So what delivery is he flying China? Cannot feel. China Eastern, alright, nice. But that's also one of the planes in my list, or companies in my list, and that we will fly. And which company I'm flying in this screen then. Actually a livery that I never saw before. Where did you get that livery from? So Spirit Airline, yeah, Spirit, that's what we are flying. No, that's not, we are Spring, sorry. But if I put in as Spring, at night I Phoenix half, okay. Great. So Spring Airlines is from China, founded in 2004, and the base or main hub is in Shanghai. Fleet size 121 aircraft, 6 planned or in order, on order. Average fleet age is 7.2 years old. The Airbus A320 200, the one that we are flying today, so 1779 planes. They have also the Airbus A320 Neo, they have 33 planes. They have also the Airbus A321 Neo, they have 9 of that type. So total of 121, and there will be 3 coming more Airbuses A320 Neo, and also the A321 Neo. They will have 3 more into the future. That's the entire fleet of Spring Airlines, the company that we are flying today. So more than 20 minutes into the flight. And then I'm looking for Mr. Drix. Is he already landed? Oh, check it out. So it's not landed yet, so we'll go to the flight page and try to locate him. It seems he's just landed, I believe. Just landed. Still no Mr. Joe. Still sleepy. And Peter, yeah, we will also teach Mr. Joe how to perform a cold and dark start, and also setting up his MCU. If there are other people who are interested to learn something, then I'll let me know. But for me, it's possible from September to do that. Maybe Peter can do it earlier, but for me it's from September, so that's starting in 1 week. But the first week is still a bit tricky, but after the second week it will be fine. We are looking for our top of the sun. Still far away. Peter, we'll see who is calling. Indeed. So, people that want to learn something about the Phoenix or the A320 in general, the Flabber wire, then just let me know. Because it's very important that you can do a cold and dark start, and that you can set up your MCU right here. Once you have that, then you can fly. Right tonight, as per Volanta, we are flying too close. Oh. A little gap between us. We flew already much closer than that. And I just see your name, I don't see your plane. So, hard to reach. So we have a little bit to go before we start our descent. Descent is 97 not some miles before the airport. We have another company message. MCU, that's so. Right here, and go to receive messages. Return. And messages can come.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a brief announcement from the flight crew. We are pleased to inform you that our in-flight meal service will begin shortly. Our dedicated cabin crew will be coming through the aisles with a selection of delicious meal options for you to enjoy.
Well, I'm looking forward to that one. Delicious meal. Of course, we are flying with a Chinese company, so probably we will eat some rice. Not my favorite, to be honest. We need to ask Dexter what this from Brussels Airlines. So it seems that Dexter landed safely from what was it again? I think it was Alicante. Alright, nice flight for Mr. Dexter, so well done, mate. Well done. And Dexter, okay, landed, but at such a stutter frame rate. Weird. Okay. So sorry for the interruption. And Dexter, it's a small airport and have landed there before. And then 2 points deducted for hard landing. I saw it. But if you have stutters, then it's not so easy to perform a decent landing. But everything else was great. So yeah, we have a 98 score. So. But you have already a 99 and a 100 as well, so that's nice. That's nice. Cheers. Dexter, in sim it says 280. And pilot's life says 460. So okay, yeah, sometimes it's the opposite, sometimes it's lower, just depends. And oh, vitamins, yes, vitamins, the necessary vitamins, because I didn't sleep that much, just this afternoon a little bit. But I could also not sleep too long, because otherwise I cannot sleep at night anymore. So I was already awake from Sunday. What time it was? 12 o'clock or something at noon. I was already awake until somewhere this afternoon. I think it was 2:30 or something that I went to my bed this afternoon. So after we talked, Dexter, we were talking a bit, and I was making the planning and the screenshots and everything for the stream for tonight, so that needed to be done first, and then I could go to my bed, and then I slept a bit. After that, eating, and then the Dexter, yes, my Gibraltar landing was hard too, but somehow a pilot's life didn't register. And Dexter, oh my god, make sure you get your sleep. Yeah, I will have that. I think I will sleep good during the night. Now I have a little injury. I have a cut in my leg, so it hurts a bit. And then John, welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine. So good morning, Davey, and to all the boys. So very good morning to you, mate, and welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine. Hopefully you had a wonderful weekend. I'm a little bit better than mine because I was a bit suffering yesterday. I was also feeling so great light fever, and then also I cut my leg in the morning. Peter, good morning to John. Like that night, hello to John. Dexter, how did you get that cut with Wolf Productions? Well, if you want to be in a hurry with the last moment of a long work day, then things can go wrong. And actually I wanted to check something and I was too quick and didn't pay attention, and I hit something that was sticking out, and yeah, it cut my leg, my left leg. So things happen. It's actually my upper leg, somewhere in the middle of my upper leg. But I have a very good nurse, so the nurse took very good care of himself, actually, because I was a nurse. I did everything by myself because there was not much time anymore, so well, I'm used to that. There's a nurse, Jonah. No, she was not there, so I did everything by myself. I have everything what I need, or the most things that I need to do the first aid, and so I do that by myself. No problems there. So Derek, I think you need 2000 XP to rank up to first officer, I believe. So yeah, less than 600 to go. So yeah, nice. And then you will see, if you stay with Brussels Airlines, that your salary will increase a bit. No, it will be not that much, but immediately you will get a different contract with Brussels Airlines, because you are promoted, and then also a salary increase. So I suggest don't go for another company or another airline before you get the rank of first officer. And then you can go for another airline if you wish, of course. Now I will change every week or so for another company, just for the streaming purpose. But if I would fly on my own without streaming, I will stay longer at one company. Maybe I was still flying Cebu Pacific, we know. Or I went to Brussels Airlines and I stayed there my entire life, something. It's just a bit sad that in Africa there are not so many nice airports, not freeware, not payware, and that's a bit of a bummer that we have there. Otherwise we were flying Ethiopian Airlines because we got accepted there as well. Yeah. Director, yes, I would like to stay with them, so I will await for sure. If they do the event on Sunday, then I shall be okay to reach first officer before applying next time. Yeah, indeed. So I have 2000 to go. I have just reached 3000 XP. So still 2000 to go. On Dexter they have a good range routes, even I just fly short range. But that's a bit, you always need to check that, because before I applied with Hawaiian, I didn't check actually the routes and the distances. And then I applied already, and then it was actually too late. And then I saw very short ones or very long ones, but nothing that we use for the stream. And that was a bit, yeah, I need to watch it next time if I apply to those companies. And then the second thing was the airports, actually. Do we have the airports freeware or payware, and those things. And I was a bit struggling with this company. There are a few airports, but then also those flights were sometimes too short, and then we had two, let's say, two payware airports. But yeah, now we use a payware and a freeware. Also tomorrow just the same, but then after we have maybe two paywares, not sure. Still need to check out some flights as well. And actually I was hoping that there might be another event on Wednesday, not sure what that depends on. I think it's not planned for every week, but sometimes they will do another extra flight during the week. Maybe not always on Wednesday, but on different days. But I also checked that there is nothing to see yet, except then for London Heathrow on Sunday. So I tried to do that one for Sunday to London Heathrow, because I could not do yesterday's flight. But other than that, yeah, we will do Sunday. So that's a 150% of XP now. I think in a week or 2-3 I will reach the 5000, and then we are actually senior first officer or something. Yeah. Lions, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine. Thank you for joining. So Lions, we are flying in China today, from Shanghai to Jieyang or something. And we are still progress. 282 nautical miles to go to our destination. And we are more than 41 minutes in the air and almost halfway. Now we do that with Spring Airlines from China. Next, I shall be doing the Sunday event as well. Nice. Now I wish that in the pilot's life that you would select your flights that you want to do, that you can select it, that you have the option to generate it, to select it by yourself, the flights from that company, or put in the nautical miles that you want to fly for each flight, so, and then generate it. So I think that is a little bit what I like to see. That will make it even more easy for me to generate flights or to make my planning and have nice flights. So that's something that I want to see in a pilot flight. Yeah. Now it just generates, and sometimes, yeah, very short, sometimes a bit longer. And I wish just that we can select it by ourselves all and make a choice between all the flights, or just by nautical miles. Lions, good luck in the rest of the flight. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening. Yes, thanks, no problem, mate. Welcome, welcome. So other than that, I have no complaints about the Pilot's Life V2, only the font that I need to install every time, every single time. If I start that program or when I start my PC. The first time I need to install every time the font. If I open a Pilot's Life, the second time I open it, it's alright. Also the third time until I close down my PC again and restart my PC, then I need to install those fonts again. And it says it's already installed. Do you want it to do it again? And then I need to say yes. And then it's working. And otherwise it's not working. So I tried to find already a solution for it. I don't think it has to do something with the Pilot's Life, but most likely with my PC, one of the settings, because it's already installed, but cannot find it maybe. Good night. I enjoyed watching your video of the landings. Was in full screen. It was nice. Well. Thank you very much, mate. What did you think of the music? Was the music alright or not? Just be honest. And Dexter, you should go to the Discord. I got replies quite quick, quite prompt. Yeah. But I don't think it has anything to do with the program itself. I think it's just something with my PC. I installed all the fonts directly into my Windows, and then it was working. But when I restart my PC, I had the same problem again. So that night it was so nice. I want to say that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now the problem was normally I would be in the chat, but I wasn't, because the reason was that I still was sleeping. I was not awake on time, or I was just awake and then maybe it was not alive yet, and I needed to eat, and yeah, I totally didn't think about it until it was done, and then I said, oh my god, I forgot my own video that was going to be released. So that is a bit stupid, but hopefully next time I will be there. It was a little bit of a different kind of music, a little bit mixes, also with vocals, but just wanted to check it out if it was alright or not. Now I have no clue what views we have. I didn't check yet. Oh, 308 views. Not that much, but that was okay. Now I have almost 43,000 views on my previous slow motion video. 42,925, and from the latest video it's 308. Cat Night, how much does it take to do that video? Well, if you count everything what I needed to do to make that video, then let's say a day, a full day in hours, 24 hours or so. Yeah. First of all, I needed to film it. Yeah, I need to film it. So, but I do actually 2-in-1 because I'm filming that when I'm on the airport for the live streams. So, but you need to count that time then. Let's say 4 hours that I'm there without driving there and going back there, because being there 4 hours, let's say. So that's the filming. Then afterwards I need to copy everything to my PC. That takes also a little bit of time. Then I put everything in my DaVinci Resolve. Actually, not everything at once, but just one by one. And I set actually the speed of the clips on 50%, and adjust everything, cut and cut pieces out for the beginning a little bit, and on the end I make it a bit shorter, and then I paste everything, looking for music, yeah, bit color grade here and there. So yeah, I spend quite a few hours on that. After that you need to render it. That takes also around 2 hours, depending on the length of the video. Let's say 2 hours, 2 hours 30 that it takes. After that you need to upload it to YouTube. That takes, let's say, between 4 to 6 hours, and after that it need to be rendered or processed, and that takes also, now for 4K it takes maybe 8 hours. So it's a long process, but now once it's uploaded to YouTube, I don't need to do anything anymore. Once it's uploaded, for me it's done then. Then it's just processing for YouTube. So HD is quite quick, but 4K it takes hours and hours and hours. Yeah. So it's not that I put it on, that it's uploaded to YouTube, that I can release it immediately, because then you have a low quality video. So I need to wait until it is in 4K, it's processed in 4K, and sometimes just the day after that I can do it. So yeah, it's not just making a video with slow motion. If you count everything, then it's at least 24 hours that you need to spend on it, from filming to finishing it in your software actually. Yeah. It also takes an hour to copy everything to my SSD. So depending on how much let's say we had 50, I think the latest video were 50 landings. Normally at 151, but I missed one. But we had 50 landings, so yeah. And every clip is around 30-40 seconds. Yeah, now are you thinking of doing a takeoff video? Well, I'm always thinking to that, and if I have the chance I will do that, but it's not always possible depending on runways that I use, and also it's not so easy. The takeoffs are not so easy, to be honest. At least the spot where I'm standing the most times, for me on the tripod it's not so easy to film them, because they are just on that place. They're going up and they are sometimes already quite high, and sometimes even too high for me, because I need to go with the camera like this up, and there's a limit. And also if I do that, then I cannot see anything anymore on my screen. So I need to have my bigger screen on it and fold it, and then I can follow, otherwise not. But if I have the chance I will do it. I will do it for sure. Because mostly it's arrivals. It depends on the weather conditions, on the wind. So if the wind is coming from the east, then we can go to runway 01, and we have more to see there, taxi and all arrivals at one runway, also cargo, so then we have a much nicer view actually, and then also taxi to the runway, to runway 07 right, but it's only when the wind is coming from the east, and that's not quite often. We had a period, I think it was before the summer, that it was frequently, or weeks, and that it was coming from the east, and then it's done, and now it's waiting for the next period. So if that happens, I will do the landings, and if we have the chance, and if it's a few days in a row, then we can do some takeoffs as well at runway 25 left, or 07 right, but then on the end. And that's 25 left. We are more than halfway. We go to this 178 flight plan. Top of the descent is right here, so we are not there yet. Yeah, no, it will be nice for a change, yeah. I know. So thank you for saying that, and I will do my best. There's not much that I can do about it, but it depends on the wind. If I check the wind now, at the moment there is still 25 left and right, so arrivals there. So departures on 25 right, but that's very difficult, because they are very high already, and the only other option that I have is to stand upstairs of the parking, the VIP parking, and yeah, that's very expensive. I think it's €3 for 30 minutes. Yeah. I just heard that there was a person in on the drop-off zone on the airport, and he was parked there for 30 minutes and he got needed to pay €90 for it for 30 minutes parking. But that was a drop-off zone. And I just realized that I'm flying with old instruments when this airlines has recent planes, so that is not correct. I need to change that in the EFB. But as soon as I have the chance, this week not, because still holiday for my son, and from next week he will go to school, and then yeah, of course I need to arrange still some things, and then we will see what we can do. Yeah, old instruments. Look, you can change that right here. If we go to the same settings, we are already here. Then we go to unit. No, callouts. I also need to change this. Controls, cabin, airline. Look, huh? No, that's not this one. What is this? Oh, we cannot change that. Also not. Where is this? Analog, here. Then right, analog. There's this. Right, this. That's what I mean. So this is the newer version, and this is the old version. That's the difference, and this plane is around 7 years old. We use this. This is the newer one. Yep. As you can already see that there was something behind written here, so we need to use this. If we change it again, now you see that the sticker is still there, so we are not using the correct instrument for the age of the plane. Oops. So this is correct. Alright, so we can already put in our destination data. So top of descent is coming. We go to our arrival. So that was runway 22, apply meter 26 degrees, QNH 1003. And then 26 degrees Celsius. The wind we keep it like that. If we go to the barrel, approach runway at 22, and we have a barrel of 217. There we go. And then still we get that destination data that we get before. It was gone when we put the barrel in. Now it comes again. At night meter. Alright, yeah, that's what we have. Yeah. Does it say the wind here? Yes, to... Is that the first one? Yeah, 282 it says. If I'm not mistaken. And there is no wind. But it will be okay. Note that I don't think it's so important. I didn't feel a change if I do that correct or not. My landings are always quite bad. So we go to medium, and we go to brake pants on, train on. And also Dirk said me that the A320 was not his favorite plane, but the more he flies it, he can more appreciate it. And that's the thing with me. The more I fly it, the more I like it. I get more used to it. Now, lately we fly mostly the A320s. And that's just due the way that we do the streams now, and what airlines that we fly. So for now, airlines with A320s, but maybe in next week it will be 737s. But the more that we fly the A320s, the more we don't like it. And I said in the beginning that it was a bit more boring. Once you're flying and it's so structured, also setting it up before start, then yeah, so structured, very quick, very easy, and I like it when I do it on my own, off the stream, without streaming actually. Then it's just bang 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 bang, everything is set here, our flight plan we set in, and we're good to go. You know, it's going very quickly. I think in 15-20 minutes I'm out, so I can depart in 15 to 20 minutes. Now then I'm not using GSX just for pushback, not boarding or something, but just to put everything in, start everything up, put everything up in, and waiting for the APU pushback. I think it's 15, maximum 20 minutes, and I'm out of there. There is a A320 feels very refined, and other planes felt a bit more immediate and needing more input. Yeah, indeed. And then there's British Aerospace of CRJ, for example, even the PMDGs felt different. Yes, yes. The simplest plane to learn is actually this one, or the fly-by-wire. It's even more simple because it fills in most of the things for you. Here you still need to search and type in some data. The fly-by-wire is even easier, so I recommend that to start with if you want to learn flying. Ignite Night, did you check any build on Honolulu Airport? Not yet. I saw that they have it released, but I didn't check it out yet. So yeah, thank you for the link, mate. Yeah, and I just didn't accept Hawaiian Airlines, but the flights are just too short. It got me $62 an hour, so that was a slight increasement from my $60 from Air India. So, but now I'm back to 52, so that's around $10 less. No, 8, sorry. So I'll check it out later, but thank you for the link. And now we need to watch our top of this. 25 must go. We'll set our cruise altitude to 2000, will be fine. and if not, the plane will take care of it. Later, by the way, I was surprised to see that there was an update to the PMDGs, probably a while ago already, when I loaded up the PMDG app. I discovered then. Yeah, I think it was last week or the week before that was an update, and that will be also the last update until the EFB is coming. So they will not update anything anymore until the EFB is coming. So that was the last one before the EFB. Now they didn't mention when the EFB is coming, probably in October, but yeah, they also didn't mention what year. So still waiting. The extra lol. That's what they said, eh? They said last year in October, yeah. But they didn't say what year, so we are now 1 year, almost 1 year later. I was just about to make that joke, yeah. Now I don't want to say anything bad about PMDG. We are just joking with it. It's because it's always difficult to predict when it will be released and when it will be ready, and sometimes you get some problems that you didn't think of. And the most developers, they don't want to set a date. Also last week I was reading about a developer, they don't want to set a release date because they want to put the team that is making it under pressure, and they also don't want to release something that is not completely finished. So that is acceptable, of course, so understandable, and I have no problems with it. Of course, everyone wants it as soon as possible, but it takes 1 year more, and that's a long time. So we start our descent. Yep, guide night, top of descent time. We are going, and then we go to the end of our first flight, our first stream of the week. So tomorrow we have another one, and then it's just the opposite way that we are flying, because it was too difficult to have different kind of flights every time, and then with the airport. So we just take the real routes from this company, and we can do the one way, and we can do also the return. So to the same airports for tomorrow as well. But for tomorrow our departure is freeware and our destination is payware. Get that we will be flying in China this week. Yes, the whole week. And I tried to do the whole program. I will show you schedule. So this is the schedule, and I tried to do the whole thing with China, with Spring Airlines. So this is today, then tomorrow we do the return, and then we do from Shanghai to Dalian or something, and then we do also the return. I already know that this one is a freeware. Yeah, there is a freeware for this one, and then again from Shanghai to Jeju. Now I'm not sure if we will do this because 277 is quite short, and if we combine it, then we need to be very close to each other, landing very close to each other, and as soon as possible prepare and fly back. So everything needs to be organized to do those two flights, to stay in time range, and otherwise I need to do it offline, and then we go. It's a bit, yeah, this is I think this is a nice airport, Jeju, so I like to do it on stream, so you can see the airport. I'm not sure yet. And then Shanghai to Seoul, and then back. I think that this is also a Payver airport, also RKPC, I believe. I have that, and then back to Shanghai. From Shanghai to Jieyang. Is that the same as today? Okay, so we can actually leave those two because that's the same one as we start. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 flights that we have. So that's a week of flying, and then just the last 2 it's the same than that we do now. So that's what we do, 6 or 7 flights then. So we turn passengers seatbelts on, and we hear Vera. Beautiful voice and accent.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please return to your seats and keep your seatbelts fastened. Thank you.
Can you blow that horn? Maybe it will wake up Joe. Is Joe still not awake? No, it's not.
118.9 for spring.
Shame on you, Joe.
Guangzhou Center, spring 6837, flight level 230.
Mr. Joe.
Guangzhou Center, continue as planned.
So Knight, are you happy with the flight? After that, we will fly in another continent or another airline. I'm not sure yet what. I was also accepted by Jetstar Australia, so that was also an option, but yeah, I chose this one. But I will apply again for Jetstar and for other companies, so we'll see what it will be. But I only can do that in 7 days, working days, and working days are not weekends, it seems. Dexter checked it out. I was waiting from Friday, and in the weekend I didn't get any messages, so yeah, normally it takes 1-2 days, and now it was until Monday afternoon I got a reply. Good night. Yes, yeah. Yes, all are nice. There are many airports to discover. Yes, of course. So this week we do China. Next week I have no clue. I have no clue what we will do. But maybe it will not be every day next week, because wait, next week, yeah, because it's September, and we will see how I can arrange everything. But we will do flights. Anyway, maybe not every day. I just try to do what I can. I got not yesterday. I flew from a small airport in Finland. I was surprised that it was. Alright. Well, everywhere are nice airports, and we will do as many as possible. Of course, if we do 50 airlines. It will take 1 year at least until we have done 50 airlines. So, but we go a little bit everywhere. Of course, I'm unlimited in the variation, but I try to have as many variation as possible. Because now we are flying again the A320s. if I take my list with it. I still need to fill it in, that I've not done. Where's my planning? Here it is. So we have a Spring Asia, so I can fill that in. And save. The Jetstar is an option. ZGOW Airlines, but that's also in China, so I will not take that because they have a little bit of the same hubs. So I will leave that out for now. And then Ethiopian Airlines, I didn't take that. I could also take that, but we don't have nice airports there, so that's why I didn't take it. So the next apply is for Jetstar, Vueling, Air New Zealand, Swiss, and Spirit Airlines. So that's the US, Europe, and then New Zealand, another one in Europe, so 2 in Europe, 1 in Australia and 1 in New Zealand. So I think that is quite okay if I take one of those. And I leave the China out for now. So that will be the next companies that I will apply. Of course, if those got all 5 not accepted, then I will take one that is maybe not in my list and that is just offered automatically. Because night for me, I have lots of airports, as you know, and I never had the chance to see them. Yeah, well, I try to do everything to see the most of it, but in Africa it is impossible to do a stream or flights there because there are not nice airports. Unfortunate. Or not much. I think I need to set some speed brakes, more drag.
120.65, spring 6837.
As you can see now, everything is going very fluent, and that was not the case last Friday. It was not the case. Also, the radar was not working great. I just changed one setting, and in the app, Phoenix app. So, landing lights on. Dexter, okay. Better go back to work tomorrow and better get some rest. And good luck with the rest of the flight. Alright, thank you very much. Have a good sleep, mate.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There's
as
Sarah.
we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. Make sure your seat belt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is stowed underneath the seat in front of you or in the overhead bins. Thank you.
Thank you, Vera. So, Dexter, have a good night, mate. Yeah, and good luck for tomorrow. And hope to see you very soon. Thanks for being in the chat, as always. And yeah, good luck with your flying as well. And you do a good job for Brussels Airlines. Dexter, Vera had to... yeah, Vera. And Dexter, I'll see you next time. Okay, mate. Thank you and sleep well. Speak tomorrow. Alright. Good job, mate. And Peter, have a good night, and good night to Knight of Night from Dexter. Since we are still way too high. (3,000 feet). Isn't that our last turn? Yes, it is. Okay, so just on time. Good, good, good. So we'll put the localizer on. And then we capture the localizer, we go to the approach, and then we pray for a safe landing, autopilot 2. I will put a sky dolly on as well. There we go. Speed brakes off. Q&H shut. Sorry. Okay. Speed brakes armed. 2,500. Runway lights on. We go to flaps 1. Where's Kite at night? I don't see him anymore. Oh, there he is. 5,001. Also rainbow. Flaps 2. That was a bit quick. Sorry.
Cabin crew, please take your seats for landing.
Landing gear down. Flaps 2.
1,000.
I think we'll have a quite fast landing. Flaps 3. One hour and 25 of flying, but I was a bit too late to turn it on. Flaps full. I think we have everything. So ready for impact.
500. 400. 300. 100 above.
My plane.
Minimum.
Flight slow. Flight slow.
40. 40.
And that's not good.
40.
It's Monday.
30. 20. Retard. 10.
Very long landing.
5.
Kangaroo Jack is in the house. Nose on. Flaps up. Typical Monday landing. Here we go to the left here. We make a place for Mr. Knight at night.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your safety and comfort, Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the fasten
Alright.
seatbelt sign.
Taxi
This will
lights on.
indicate that we have parked at the
Landing
gate
lights
and
off.
that it is safe for you to move about. At this time, you may use your cellular phones if you wish. Please check around your seat for any personal belongings you may have brought on board with you, and please use caution when opening the overhead bins, as heavy articles may have shifted around during the flight. If you require deplaning assistance, please remain in your seat until all other passengers have deplaned. One of our crew members will then be pleased to assist you. On behalf of myself, Lara, and the entire crew, I'd like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and we are looking forward to seeing you on board again soon. Have a nice day.
So, the arrival of Knight at night, that seems to be fine. Alright, perfect landing, not centered, but very, very smooth. Good job, mate. Good job. Much better than mine. We will see that in the replay. Well done. So, Freeware Airport, and quite misty right here. My engines are running up full throttle, as every time when I use my drone cam. Now we will taxi to our runway. Gate, sorry. And Peter, engine anti-ice off. Alright. Turn our APU on as well. 1 and a 2 and a 3. Plus we're retracted. Maybe turn this on. No, it's on. Alright. So once again, Freeware Airport, this one. That's our 267 for our landing. That should be alright for our points. Now let's wait until we have that completely. Taxi very slowly, 20 knots now to our gate. Also, Guided Night is on the way. Peter, why auto brake full? That's a recommendation for taxi. It's the same thing as in the 737 RTO, that you need to put it for taxi, and in here in A320 you need to put it on max. The same thing as on RTO in 737. Yep. Never use it to land. I even think you cannot select it to land. Max, I'm not sure, but it's meant for taxi. Oh, I think I'm wrong here. A bit further. Okay, better do that. Peter, that's needed for a rejected takeoff, but not after landing. Okay, that's possible. That's only what I heard. I'm not specialist, so possible. Now we need to go somewhere here. All those lines. There are the gates. We will go to that one. We park, and we check very quickly out that airport. And we go to. Still loading, it seems. There's missing some details. Still loading. So, broken jetways, it seems, but that's because of the drone cam, and that happens in a lot of on a lot of airports. So it has nothing to do with the airport. It's just a combination with drone cam that frequent. So parking brake set, cross spoilers not armed, flaps off or retracted, and what else we have? Taxi light off, and then I think we are clear to shut down the engines. Alright, so engine number 2 off, engine number 1 off, and then should we have okay, so flight is done. Nice. Peter, that's why you have 2 airports installed. How you mean? So this is the airport. So freeware airport. Also modeled inside. Everything is a bit quick. Tonight is placed right here. And let's check inside here as well. It'll be the same, I guess. Alright. So for the people that are interested in this airport, it's free, completely free. The default Microsoft Airport and freeware airport, you have to choose one or the other, not both. Oh, okay. I'd only do that with the higher detailed airports, but I didn't know you needed to do that with also the default and stuff. Jetways are working, yeah, they are working, but for me they are broken, and that is every time if I used my drone cam. If I didn't use the drone cam, everything was working, but not now. Alright, so we go back to our program here, and we'll see our result for tonight. And if we go to the logbook right here, then we have, oh, I didn't submit my flight yet. Okay, submit the flight. Yes. So Peter, if you install the freeware, you have to uninstall the default. Okay, but I never do that because I take out the freewares again, and so I take them out, and otherwise it's just too much work to deinstall and install, and you know, that's why I don't take it out, only for the much higher rated airport. So we go to our logbook, and then we have our Spring Airlines, the first flight here, and we have a 98 score. Not so good, not happy. I thought it was a 100, but we did wrong. Oh yeah, on approach. Okay, I can live with that. So landing rate of 49. That's what I said to Dirkster when he said we got on screen 267, and then here we have a difference. He had on one of his flights, he had a much higher score, no, much lower score on screen, and he got a higher score on this program. But it's still alright, 98. That's a okay score just here. home approach. Okay, so that is undone. So we have a 78.40 XP. The maximum is 80 for those flights. And our next flight is then the opposite direction. And that's for tomorrow. And Peter, I know, but there are also the reason why we see double runway lines. Mostly I don't see that. It was one time I think I saw that. But the jet rays, that's very common that they break when I use my drone cam. That's mostly the case. So we go back to our plane. We stop the replay and or recording, and then we go right there.
Approach Spring 6837 is type Airbus 11 miles northeast of Zulu Golf Oscar Whiskey 3,100 feet. Request
So
flight
start
following.
stuttering. I still didn't update my schedule or anything. Now it's not stuttering, let it go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now request your full attention as the flight attendant demonstrates
I
the
will
safety
turn,
features of this aircraft. When the
Vera off.
seatbelt sign illuminates, you must fasten your seatbelt. Insert the metal fittings one into the other and tighten back.
Thank you, Vera. Shut up.
Roger Spring 6837.
So now it starts to stutter. And that's every time when I come closer in the replay to the airport.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Take off for landing. So until here everything goes well. Until I take over and then I'm gonna stop immediately. That's my specialty. So already a long landing here. Floating. Still. And then we do relays the whole time.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
There we go, nose down, wheel down. And try to control the plane again. And that worked out. And then tonight, starting next September, internet price will be increased this year. Used to pay $3 a month. It will be $3 a month. Okay. I pay $1.41 or something euro. That's the same as dollars, pretty much. I pay 1.40 or maybe 50 euro between that. 140 and 150 euro a month for the internet.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
And then I don't speak about my internet for the live stream. Right, yeah, that much. 140, 150 between somewhere. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's between 140 and 150. Yeah. I thought it was cheap in no. It's very expensive.
Approach Spring 6837 is type Airbus 4 miles northeast of Zulu
Also
Golf
for my
Oscar
data
Whiskey
cards,
800 feet. Request flight following.
for my live streams, one provider cost me 40 euro
Please prepare for takeoff.
for one card, and another provider cost me 49 euro. So that's already 90 euro for those two cards, and I have 3 cards. two are from the same provider. One is from a different provider. And then I have also an abonnement for yeah, putting everything together, and that cost me 450 euro a year. So and Peter, yes, I did. Belgium is very expensive. Yeah. So that is too much. Well, yeah, that is too much. Yeah, but that is how Europe is. Everything, the prices go up and up and up. It's also already high, but now it gets only higher and higher and higher. Yeah. I think prices go up by 70% or something. The salaries not. I think salaries by 10%, something. So yeah, it's never think that Europe is cheap. No.
Approach Spring 6837 is type Airbus 4 miles northeast of Zulu Golf Oscar Whiskey 700 feet. Request flight following.
Spring 6837 approach. Squawk 040.
Do you know, if we go to a supermarket here and 1 week we pay for potatoes, let's say a bag of, is that 5 or 10 kilos? 5 kilos I believe, a bag of 5 kilograms, we pay €5 and a bit. The week after we pay €8, almost €9 for the same bag. The week after. So, let's say €2-3 in 1 week just for potatoes, 5 kilograms of potatoes. Peter, okay guys, I'm off. Have a good night. See you tomorrow and good night. Good night, Davey. Slaap wel. Have a good night to Eddie. So, Peter, have a good night as well. Sleep well. And I'll see you next time. So thanks for joining. Thanks for being here. And thanks for your company. Yeah.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
So this was our landing then from the inside. And then good night to Peter.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Peter, welcome mates, bye-bye. Alright. So guys, this was our flight for tonight. Thanks for watching, thanks for being here. Thanks for the likes, 12 likes today. And tomorrow we are back with a return flight from here to Shanghai. And then, yeah, we have more flights coming with this plane and with this company or airline. So, and then after this week we will see what we do, which company that we join then. Good night, thank you for flying with me, mate. It's very nice to have you. It was very well organized. We were pushing back quite the same time. We were ready at the same time. We landed pretty much the same time. Yeah, so that's perfect timing today. So thank you for that. Night and good night. So have a good sleep, mate, and I'll see you tomorrow. So cheers to everyone else here, also to John. Yeah, have a great day, a great evening, and for the people that go to sleep, so sleep well, and for the rest, enjoy your day. Thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.